Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus and this is episode 16 of our Let's Play campaign of Factorio, where we're playing with Yuoki Industries. I have promised that we would dive into trains this time around, so I better do it, because otherwise I am a guy who does not keep his promises. And I've been going long enough without keeping my promises here. So, well, what I have done between sessions, not much, but this one little thing, I've added a lot of these things here and there where I just had some random chests. I made those into respectively requester and provider chests so that they actually become part. What I've also done is say this one, or basically this one says this only starts taking stuff out once we've hit 50 inside the network. It's probably never going to hit 50 inside the network, or not anytime soon at least, but I want to make sure that I'd rather block the blue signs than... Oh, what's going on? It's that one. It's this one, right? So let's see this one. Okay, you still need a lot down here. And they just can't get past this one. I think I actually... it's because the copper is actually dwindling. Okay. Let's get that. Okay, so let's have a look at these batteries before we go on. Okay, so you want to take Yuki Intermediate Mechanical Force Mega Power. Lots of stuff here. Don't want to dive into that just yet. 500, it seems like a big amount. Let's take this one. I'll put it in. So I actually had to put my... make these into chests, and this one there. This one's now providing here. Why did I actually go beyond... like so? So this one will just keep going in here, and I think it can be done actually. Now we can see the green signs here. It's actually, well, the green circuits, that's becoming a problem. Why is that? Okay, I do not need this much inside the network, so just please stop now. These ones are working, but they are getting blocked by lack of... well, like here. Is it because that one's being used? Yeah, it is. And now once that one's been full, then it keeps going. I don't know. I don't know if that's really the best way of doing things. I don't think it is. Probably should put it at the end. However, the coal is in deep trouble, I can see. I know. I promised something, and now it looks like I'm just not keeping it. What the hell's going on down here? It's not a power issue. Let's see. But it is definitely a coal issue. Yeah. Well, that just is an argument for me to move on to better things. Alright, I am going to take these. How are we doing here? Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of nice coal. Alright, let's get the car. Now we've seen the reason why it's important for me to get my trains up and running. Right, so my plan with the trains is quite simply that I'll go in here and start getting the trains here. I don't know about the sort of the sequence, so let's just make something like this. Why? Oh, that thing. Just seems like I hit everything here. And let's see, I want this somewhere. I want it in here. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. The problem at this point is that I don't know what the parameters are that I should adhere to. What I mean by this is basically saying, okay, so what's good, what's bad? Don't know. It's also do that down here. I think that can be done. And it can be done. Brilliant. They are now up and running. What I do need though is here. What I will do is I'll make some different train depots to start with, but once I move further ahead, I'm going to have more uniformed. How big? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one. Excellent. It's actually looking okay. Then I have 4 train stations. I think that's gonna be enough for now. I can actually make 5, right? I can make 5, but I think the last one will be so far away that it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next one. Going to work. Don't really have an idea how to do this the best way, because I'm gonna have to cross the track somehow. Looks about okay. I will do these here, and let's also see. These train tracks are needing. They need more room here, for sure. Then I definitely want this to go this way. I can actually make a lot bigger trains this time around. Maybe I should. Let's look at the overall map, but they're not particularly big, those areas I have. It seems that maybe I've set my resource spawner overhaul thing wrong, because I get so small ones. Yeah, then I'd much rather have small trains, because I'd rather want them running back and forth. If I have to wait until they completely fill up, that's gonna take forever. I don't know, can I actually make 2? I also have this one. That actually should be next to they lock these down. What I'm just doing is locking. Alright, how are we doing this? 1 locomotive and 2 depots. I could actually have 2 in a row, but I don't think that's a good idea. This is going to be too difficult to manage. Then it would have to be, but they would have to be closer. I don't think so. Maybe I'll come to my senses later on. Good. Are they okay? I feel this one is not aligned. We'll start with this one. Basically, what I call them, I'm gonna end up when they become robot managed, robotized. I don't know. They are then. I'll call them all mains, so they will just go to the closest one. Which unfortunately is a problem, because then we'll go to the furthest one out, which I don't want that to happen. Let's see, main, but let's make main coal for now. Main iron. Main copper. And then I don't know. Then let's just call it main. We'll just prepare these. It could also be like main. Okay, let's. Oh, what the hell are you doing? You're not supposed to be there. Another you. You're not very valuable either. And don't want you either. I have too much coal. What about that one? I don't want that one to be repaired. Good. Now that takes up less space. Next up. These ones, I don't know. I don't want. I'm gonna need some stack inserters for sure. They're gonna be expensive though. Let's start by. I don't want any of these. Let's build some. I think it's actually important to build this like so. And then let's build. Whoa, where's my damn coal? Damn it. Okay, I am going to be in a different kind of rush. Let's get the train. Can I do this? They are missing iron. I mean, like a shitload of iron. Can I get it? Not good. Not good at all. Good. And what did I want to make? I can't remember. Oh yeah, it was these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These ones are garbage. Oh, I also need a lot of miners. Did I get the miners? Where are the miners created? Miners are part over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot. So what I'm gonna go coal over here. Don't know what I'm gonna do with the coal once I get it back in. But first and foremost, we need to get it in. Let's get our train here. 1, 2, and this one will get to main coal. Inventory empty. Go. I will also create a requester chest here that will have, and that will request 50 gold. Okay, so now you're ready to head out. Let's get these up and running first. I'll make sure that these are not blocked because I'm gonna forget it later. So it's important that I do it now, otherwise I will honestly totally forget this. And then things will just jam and I will not be able to get anywhere. Now I know my train setup here is not particularly advanced. I am quite aware of that. Let's see, where's the coal actually? It's all the way out here. I think that's going to be the first one that I need to take care of. Yeah. It's going to be a double setup, so I have to establish the double setup first. Whoa. What, how did that work? Oh, it does that one. I get the feeling that I actually have to build. Okay, first I need to get out here, and then actually I'm gonna take way too much of this one if I don't. That's a problem, this junk here. This is an error in, I think it's Afraid of the Dark mod, so I'm just gonna walk away from that and pretend it didn't happen. already have to take this out on the, even though it just got there. Okay, you still want to do that? I don't. I can't do this one. What about this? This is only bullet damage. That's including turrets. So let's do bullet damage. I just have to think how I want to run this. I want to make sure that this one covers our curves as fast as possible. Oh. So that's not now curves. Let's actually get more. Oh, this blue thing is so annoying. Right. So I think the next part here is actually setting 1, 2, 3, and then this one. I'm just trying to figure out how I want this to run. I don't think I want this one actually. If I think about it, it's actually not what's going to happen. It's going to be this one that gets in there. I may need to spend a bit more time on thinking about this. To be perfectly honest, I'm not super efficient at these things. I mean, this one is actually not going to happen because that's actually an outbound thing. Like this will happen. Does that make sense? Yeah, it goes out and that's the right hand side. Great. But I also need to go straight on this one. And I need the return. Return will require yeah, okay, this looks okay. Maybe this is actually too close because if I do this, then my question becomes, can I even put different parts in it? Okay. So what's the point of this one actually? This is the home bound. So that's actually going to be, we'll set these up afterwards. Ah, come on. There. So this one comes down here, it can go in or it can go straight. This one goes in or straight. There's no other option. That's feasible. Same for here. Then I think it's a bit strange that I have more options here. This one comes out. It should be able to go down. Should be able to go here. Oh, it's so crowded there. Let's see, can I just extend this network? Yes, I can. Oh no, that's actually like a major fault in my design. Because that's going to block me from doing a lot of good things. I think I have to move the whole thing one. Okay, let's finish it up here and then I'll wrap it up, and as a result I will can this one, this is an outbound leg. There's an outbound leg, so this one should never be here. It should be going 1, 2, 3. That's the homebound. This one's downward facing. I think this looks right. I'm not absolutely certain, and I guess we'll find out once we're up and running. It feels like something is missing. Yeah, it is. It's the straight one that's missing. Because of course it has to be able to continue. And I don't think this one will have to go out here. That's unlikely. I want trains not going to multiple stations. I want trains going to one station and back, one station and back. Otherwise, it's going to be too unmanageable. That means everything that goes down here needs to come in the same way. What about here? Do we also need an outbound here? I don't think I do. Not really. Not really. There. We'll get that when we get that. Let's get something like this. Yeah. So I can pop it down next to it. How the hell do I know where to put it? Guess I don't, or I guess I do it by just putting it like this. Then we do the same thing down here. There. I actually need the big power poles just to be sure. This is a temporary setup, and I will then do the other part here. Move this one, copy. Basically, I just need to move it one in, but first remove all this junk. It's going to be difficult without. There. Doesn't matter. It's the blueprint I'm getting is not going to work anyway, because it's going to be taking, assuming that I can build somewhere where I cannot. See there? It's not gonna work. It's a bit unfortunate, okay? I admit that. Oh, then this one is actually incorrect. There. And then we can remove this safely. And we can also remove a lot of this junk safely. Right, these are going to be really busy. Let's see if they are actually, okay, they are coming in now with stuff. Interestingly enough, that one is not working. I wonder why that's not working. Okay, I'm gonna remove this. No point in letting the poor little robots work on something that's too hard for them. What the hell? That didn't work. Or did it? No, that's actually because... that's interesting. It's okay. I mean, we can come up with some alternatives, like just doing like this. That's gonna be fine, no problem. And let's make sure that this one is actually also getting right. So we now have our train station, and we have the first path outwards. And I don't know if it's good or bad. It does kind of work. I like it, but it's not. I'm pretty sure someone will have comments, and by all means, do comment away. This is a problem. Too many things on top of each other. That's not gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work, because there'll be too many things that block each other, especially since it's coming outwards here. There, here, here. Now this looks okay. It's not flawless, probably. I just put all of these in where I think they should be. Then we'll figure out. This one's going here and here. There's also something missing. Okay, this one's this direction, that direction, here. Okay, so that's now taken care of. I believe that this setup it's not perfect. I actually want to put in one here as well, because I want to make sure that there can be two trains in this area waiting for each other. Good. Okay, that's pretty good. What I need to do now is power it up with big power ports and just head it towards my prospective new base. I will need to bring some ammunition because I'll be fighting some aliens, but that's what I'm gonna do next time. In the meantime, I may look at this a bit further just to make sure that it's actually scalable and sustainable. I'm not sure it is, but I hope it is. Okay, thank you very much for joining. We managed to get our train station, and I don't even dare look at the train because it's honestly going to be really fucked up. I can also see that I forgot to cap this base. Wow, this is going fast. But it's going to be a big base. This stone depot is very close to done. Alright, as I said, thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.